So today on Project Shop, we're gonna go out here and finally cut up this car I got over here. Now, I've been telling these birds to move these vehicles. They keep blocking me in over here. I'm supposed to have access to my spot. But good thing for me, they basically, I think they evicted this guy here for working on vehicles. So here's the deal with this complex. They're not letting in any more mechanics. So people come in here and like, oh, we're just using it as storage or buy and sell cars. And then they wind up working on them and they get caught and they get fucking booted out. So they booted this guy out, but unfortunately, the dude left all this freaking garbage. Now, he gave me this car months ago, but it looks like he been throwing freaking trash out here. We got a bunch of freaking a bunch of shit that's not mine. We're just gonna make a nice little pile right over here. I'm gonna sneak my truck back in here, hook onto this thing with a chain and drag it this way a little bit, because this car wasn't like this. It was actually back a little bit more. I think the same dude came over here, pushed the car almost up into my truck, and then jacked it up and took the freaking front A-arm off of it. So now it's sitting up on a fucking jack stand over there, and I gotta put a jack on it, and we're gonna just drag it up over here a little bit so I can kind of get all the way around it, and then we're gonna bring out the jaw and cut it up. Now, obviously, I could just load this up on a trailer and take it to the scrap yard, but one, my flat deck trailer is still kind of down. I've been running around so busy, I haven't even had time to go get the axle fixed. And two, I want to use my jaw and see if I can't, like, see what it'd be like to try to extract someone out of this door here, and see about cutting this stuff up a little bit. You know, we're gonna cut the roof off, make it a convertible, and then just see how far we can go with the jaws of life and see what it's actually like. And then we're gonna just cut it up into, you know, probably like 4 pieces, whatever I can get on my other little flat deck trailer. Just want to thank the guy that sent me all these gloves. We're gonna be putting them to use today. Now check this out. I think I paid like 20 bucks for this barrel dolly. I know it's probably dark out here right now, but it has all these different features. I'm not sure exactly what all they do. I kind of know what that is. That's for taking the bungs out. And I think this can be used to pry this up. Just slide this out here a little bit. Yeah, look at that. Bang! And then this locks down in here. And you can have it straight up, or tilt it back, I think, somehow. Yeah. And pull it right around. That is actually kind of awesome. Probably the best $20 I ever spent. So we're gonna come over here with this. I'm just gonna clean this up a little bit and make a pile of all the garbage homeboy left on my side. Really don't care what happens to this thing. We just need to kind of straighten it out. so I can get it to the other side. Better than expected. Damn. Homeboy left me a jack stand. What's up, man? Am I on your way?
No, you're good, man. We're here.
Oh.
We're just looking, we're just fascinated.
Ah.
Yeah, that's it, nothing else.
I'm about to cut this car off.
You gonna cut it up?
Yeah.
Awesome, man. Alright.
Man. Freaking guy. This is a freaking mess that he left me. But look at this, man. That jack. When you put a jack stand on asphalt, if you ever see some of my other videos, I always use these round discs. This is why. That jack stand done sunk down in there. I don't know what happened there. But they better not blame me for this shit. Oh, shit. At least we didn't need that. It's my old truck. This is the OG scrap truck. Man, I done hauled probably hundreds of thousands of pounds of transformers in this thing. That crane that's on my trailer up front used to sit in the back here. I used to burn used motor oil as fuel, so I'd make my own fuel and drive all over the state just picking up strictly transformers, man. Didn't need a trailer because I could put, you know, I didn't have the fuel in the beginning. I didn't have the fuel cell in this. I just had a big hopper back here with the crane and 3 what I called pick barrels, and I would just load this thing with 2, 3, sometimes 4 and 5,000 pounds in the bed of this truck. This thing has literally hauled its own weight. This truck weighs over 8,000. I've literally had 8,000 in the bed of this truck. So yeah, we're clearing this out so we can get this thing out and get this thing back up on the road. Needs a paint job. Now when I bought it, homeboy painted it. He fixed a couple things on it, but you can see everywhere he patched. One, the rust is coming through. This truck originally came from New York, actually had a plow on the front, but all the paint he put on it faded to like that pink looking color, so we can't be riding around with no pink shit on our truck, so we're gonna have to address that. And my hood, and I think it's because of what these, I don't know, something, man, the hood really the clear spray kind of peeled up pretty bad. I made these custom spacers. I actually made a video on the YouTube channel making those. I made this whole back rack after almost blowing out my back window with a transformer one day. Yeah, I probably burned 300,000 miles in this truck strictly using waste motor oil. There's the granulator, the old stand for the granulator. Huh, I forgot that was even back here. Yeah, we got to clean all this up. Counterbalance for the forklift. That's not my oil over there. That's the neighbor's stuff. But yeah, we're gonna start utilizing the space. We need to start doing more things out here. And the great thing about back here, it's constantly in the shade, man. It's nice and cool. Even though we're in a little thing back here, it's nice and breezy. I feel a nice cool breeze coming through here right now. Rather than work out and heat up front, we could be working out here. Okay, sun's coming out finally, and I got both jaws out here. We got the cutter and the spreader. I think I'm actually gonna hook the spreader up first. I want to see about popping this door off. Yeah, that don't work. So for those of you who don't know, this car was actually hit by a freaking train. And I guess the guy had bought it, you know. I don't know, man. Maybe that might buff out. Who knows? But for us, we're just gonna practice cutting up, see what it's gonna be, you know, see what it would be like, you know, to be a fireman. See how far we can go. Some of this stuff, like this here, is gonna be too thick. You know, and like that subframe there, it's probably going to be easier just to unbolt it. But what we're going to do, we're just going to, whatever we can't get with the jaw, which I think I'm pretty much going to be able to get the doors off, get the roof off, probably get the trunk off, and then I don't know about all this stuff up here. You know, being that we don't have our pincher, our points are broke off, we can't really penetrate through the steel like we probably would have been able to. So yeah, we're probably just gonna knock the doors off real quick with the spreader, and then come in with the cutter, remove the pillars, turn this thing into a convertible real quick, and then get the trunk off, and then see about cutting this thing in half, because I don't have a title for it. And in the scrap yard, you got to have a title when you bring a car, unless it's in pieces. So either way, we got to cut this thing at least in half, or at least enough so I can get it on my little trailer. So once we get the roof off, we're going to get in there and probably just jam that spreader up in the dash and see what it does. Be careful there. I think there's an airbag on the other side. We got to be careful of that. I don't know if it's still charged or how that works. I think they always have the charge in them. But we should be able to make some headway with this thing and get this thing out of here today, hopefully. I only have until about 10 o'clock. Scrapyard closes at 11. So we want to be able to at least whatever we cut up today, get it out of here. Get, you know, round up some steel, and whatever carcass is left, we'll deal with it next week. So and get this, I just found, I forgot these were even back here. My freaking old landlord, I guess he had a bad habit of stealing shopping carts, because we got a Winn-Dixie and a Dollar Tree shopping cart that's been back here for almost 2 years. I'm going to go ahead and turn one of them into a mobile jaw cutting station. I think I'm going to use this small cart to keep everything compact. And then what I might do is take the cage off of this one, or just cut it out with a grinder, put it in the bottom down there, so that I can have space to put some, you know, put the other cutter. I don't know, we'll see. But I'm definitely going to keep this small cart, I think. But just for you know, disclosure, I didn't put these back here. They ain't mine. So we're going to go ahead and just put the jaw up on there, and then I can get it right around the car with it. Found me a magnet. Just going to do a quick little modification to this. Come back. Here we go. All right. Haha, thanks, Dollar Tree. Swap over to the spreader. All right. Now we're gonna do this just like the firemen would be doing. All suited up. Okay, we do have our safety glasses, and we are going to be running this safety shield. Okay, bam, that way we don't get hit in the face. Let's see. Whew, I'm already getting hot. I feel for them firefighters, man. And don't have my tool balancer. We're going to be wielding this thing. Oh, you know what? The car's still on the jack. I don't know why it's moving so much. Oh, that's just the skin. All right. Oh, there's the lock. There's the mechanism right there. I don't know what the procedure is. But you just jam that down in there. And then pay attention to the, oh, we're ripping shit. Damn. Okay. We want to get down in here. Oh, that's it. There we go. Is she open? Nope, not yet. You got folded up in there. Yeah, I guess you really got to be trained on this thing because this is a time-sensitive deal. Ah, come on, baby. It's still hanging up on that lock. Oh, is that it? Oh. Ah, there we go. Ah. Oh. Shit. I saved your life. Okay. Now, let's see if we can't pop these hinges from the other side. Imagine doing this and like someone's life is in your hands. Your adrenaline must be cranking, man. And this thing ain't light. I'm used to using the damn tool balancer. Oh. I can see how this thing can be dangerous. And baby. Oh. Oh. These door hinges are tougher than they look. Oh. Oh, there it goes. We was going way above the PSI that we should be running. So I'm pretty sure these things would have a safety. Oh, hell yeah. And I saved another life. Oh, almost. Where the cutter's coming. There we go. That's the limiter strap. Oh, there we go. Whew. Man, I'll tell you what. That wasn't no joke. In a life and death situation, man, you gotta respect those firemen. That's crazy. Whew. All right, let's see what else we got here. I guess I gotta start making a pile of scrap. So let's see. Man, that thing just done ripped open the car. Pull that out. I literally broke the bracket on the bottom one. This one I just pulled the bolts out. So I guess you would be trained on where to put it to where this stuff would relief the best. The second one came out a lot easier. We're gonna come over here and try it again. I'm gonna work in this way and see about getting these doors off. And then we'll switch over to the cutter and see if we can't cut right through these pillars and remove the whole roof and save all this steel from this tragic accident. We got some heavy steel down in there. Now, I don't know if I mean, I could probably go through this car, you know, like the subframe, and pull out some prepared. I don't know if I'm going to do that. I might bring the torch out here. As a matter of fact, that's what I'm going to do. I'm bringing a torch out here. Once we go as far as we can with the cutters, and we're just going to probably cut this thing in half, and maybe even in half this way. I don't know. However, I got to get it up on my trailer. It looks like they robbed most of the copper out of it. There might be a little harness up in here. We'll get into that when we get inside the car and cut open that dash a little bit. For now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set the time lapse up, get on the other side, remove the doors, and we'll come back in here, remove this trunk. I don't know if this thing opens up or not. Oh yeah. All right, trunk open. So we'll get the trunk with the other cutter. We'll just cut them things right off. And then once I get the torch out here, we're going to have to bring the hose out because we don't want a car fire. Looks like there's fiberglass up in this thing or something. Yeah. All right, let's get the time lapse going. I got the car on that jack, so it's teetering around, and that'd be like almost the same as if there was a rollover and they're trying to work on it. You gotta be careful the car don't fall on you. Wow. I'll tell you what, that's a little harder than it looks. It's not just you know, you're putting it in there. You gotta know what you're doing. You got to be careful on your end too. You can hurt yourself big time. Okay. So far, yeah, we done tore the whole side of the car out here. If you could get these things to where it pulls out those bolts, that's the best way. The way this tore, man, these cars ain't really made of shit, dude. No wonder when you get in a fender bender, your car is pretty much freaking totaled. They sure don't make them like they used to. All right, I'm gonna get this helmet off my head and cool down a little bit. We're gonna swap over to the cutter. We're gonna cut the roof off and then go from there. See how far we get with this thing today. I gotta check the time. We gotta make sure we got enough time to load up whatever we got cut and get to the scrap yard. Okay, now we're gonna simulate. We gotta extract from the roof. Got the cutter jaw. Now this jaw is limited because it is missing both tips, so it's going to be interesting to see how well it goes and how far we can go. That actually went a little easier than I thought. The hardest one was that one there. That pillar, I actually had to pinch down into it and penetrate right there. I was trying to save the glass, but oh well. All right, we're moving on to the other side now. We're gonna have a convertible in no time. So if you need to turn your car into convertible, come on down to Big D's Customs. I'll cut that shit right off for you. Yeah, when I was cutting that A-pillar, that thing was spiking up at 10,000 PSI. I think someone had made a comment that the newer ones are 10,000 PSI systems. We're gonna need to look into them. Or some type of stronger cutter. All right. See, the car's a little teetery. We're gonna leave it like that just to, you know, keep us on our toes. So I can definitely see where having points on the jaw would be extremely helpful for penetrating through that stuff. Hey man, what do you think? Nice way to make a convertible?
What?
Well, we kind of concluded. Don't be drinking Patron and Fireball, you might get hit by a train. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, my mirror's needs a little bit of help. Who needs a mirror, man, when you're just looking forward? Oh, shit. Shit, man, I might have to trade in my Benz for something like this. Oh shit, man. We got a key. We're ready to ride. Got a radio. It ain't installed, but now we got CD. Nice and breezy in here. Dang. That thing made short work of this thing. What do you think we should do next? You gotta cut this thing up a little bit more. We got some pay stubs. Paid direct deposit, October 29, 2001. Then I'm gonna drive around like this. Oh, what do we got here? Oh, snap. This is old school, man. I actually had one of these back in the day. This is a tape player. You stick in your thing, and then you can plug this into a CD player. Back when CD players first came out, I actually had one of these. Dag, man, this brings back memories. It's brand new. That's funny. Holy smoke. Put it in our tape player. We get some jams going. Shit. Trump's gonna be easy. Okay, so that thing actually did a really good job of cutting through that sill right there. I might go over there, cut that other pillar off, cut the that pillar. I could kind of cut these up a little bit, but I think what I'm going to do is just cut this car in half right here, and then I think I might be able to get this thing somehow up onto that small trailer. Even if I gotta flip it up into it, I gotta figure out how wide that trailer is. Huh. Yeah, this might fit. I think that's gonna be the game plan. So I'm gonna get my jack. I might bring the other one out here and jack this car up as high as I can right here. We'll come over here, we'll cut that off, we'll cut this off, and then we'll start working our way across and then see if we can get it in half there. Damn, that would be funny as shit if it had a motor and I could drive it like this. Oh shit. This is fun actually. But I want to be able to take this at least half of this car today. I might get it in half and then mess around with this front half here another day, or just finish cutting it up. But I'm running out of time, but I got about an hour left before I gotta leave to get to the scrap yard, because I got some other steel and whatnot I want to get over there as well, and at least make a big dent on you know, getting this thing out of here. Yeah, so far I'm having a blast. I will say, man, them jaws ain't no joke, man. You gotta be careful. One, like when I was cutting that pillar over there, it was wanting to twist, and when it twists, it was wanting to open up them jaws, and that's how you break them. And I'm just wondering, like, if firemen have ever broke these in the field. I guess they might have, because when I got that first cutter jaw, it had one tip broken. So maybe that's why they got rid of it. You know, because you don't want to be flexing and bending these jaws. They're kind of hard. Like that tip snapped off pretty good. I'm going to go get my other jack We're gonna jack this up real high and we're gonna mow this thing in half. I'm gonna see about getting my trailer back here. I do got that winch on that trailer. We might have to use it, drag this thing up on it. We'll see. I gotta do a time check real quick. Okay, this is really weird. So I just shoved these jacks under there and somehow I found the perfect balance point right in the middle to jack this car up. It is literally floating on 2 jacks right in the middle, which is kind of crazy. Oh snap. Let me see how. Whoa. Oh, it's teetering. I mean, that is a really, it is slightly rear end heavy, which is good. I wonder if when I come over here and cut right here, if it's just gonna fold in half. That's kind of what I want. And then I can go cut the whole back end off. We do have a tire down here. I'll get that out of there. Anybody need a spare? It's still holding air. There's a wear bar left. Oh, this thing must have had a bad alignment issue. We got belts. Alright, so we're gonna get over here. We're gonna cut this pillar off here. We're gonna cut this one off. I really don't have to, but I just want to kind of make it, you know, as low profile in the front as possible. And we're gonna cut this right in half. I think I'm gonna go get the Sawzall. Let me this freaking ground is nasty. Let me see what's under here. So it looks like, oh, we got fuel lines, exhaust. Oh, there's a cat. Hey, look, we might got a couple dollars for catalytic converter, whatever they call it. Okay, but we definitely, whatever we do, we want to get this thing in half, however we can. I wish I could just keep plunging that thing up under here. You know, just drop that freaking spreader in there and just rip the frame. But what do we got down here? We got some floor mats. Dodge. Hey, that's not bad. Not bad at all. Dodge floor mats in your, what is this, a Toyota? All right, let's get to cutting. Well, there you have it. That's literally cut a car in half with the jaws of life. This thing's an absolute beast. And definitely got to be careful, man, because you can get yourself pinched. And cutting through some of this stuff, I had to take like multiple cuts, but man, this thing sent right through it. I had the hardest time. I had to open that up a little bit and get down in there and cut that exhaust pipe. But we are 100% free. Now what I'm going to do is go offload my trailer real quick. I think I got enough time. And then we're going to come back over here. I got to be blocked in over here. I got to drag this out a little bit somehow. Somehow we need to get this up on the trailer. I think what I'm going to do is use the winch that's on the trailer and just use it to flip this, just roll it right back up on there somehow. But we got to get it over there first. So hopefully at least we'll get half of this out of here today, and all this other stuff, make it look a little nicer back here. It's a work in progress, but then next week we'll load this thing up and get this out of here, and then we got plenty of space back here to work. I got a bunch of scrap I got hidden back here, a bunch of micro scrapping. And then we gotta get on that forklift. See, if I had a forklift now, I could just pick this thing up and put it on the trailer, but fortunately that's not the case. We're gonna have to work at it. So I'm gonna work on dragging that piece over and getting this thing ready to get up on the trailer. All right, so I just went and measured this thing, and it's actually going to just fit on the trailer. So what I'm going to try to do, they've rolled it over here. I'm actually going to try to just roll this thing out the best I can by hand. It doesn't even weigh that much. If I have to, I'll drag it. All right, so that was way easier than I thought. What I'm gonna do is go get my trailer, and then I got some four-wheeler ramps and the hoist, the winch that's on the trailer. We're just gonna drag this right up on there. I think it's gonna go a lot easier than I thought it was gonna go. And then we got a huge mess to clean up, but this is where we got half a car. I think we're leaking some gas or something. See if I can't bend these lines so it's not leaking. I wonder how much that cat's gonna be. I'm surprised homeboy didn't take it off. Oh shit. Ain't got no, find no change under there. But that thing cut right through this thing like butter. So this will have to go next week, but we can get all this out of here today and gain a huge chunk of our space back. Start utilizing this shade. As you can see, the sun's up and the sun's all the way over there. I don't think this truck, only the top portion of this truck's been in the sun. So we're gonna move it over here, and I'll put up a workbench on the other side here, and we could be working in the shade. So I'm gonna go get the trailer, we're gonna load this up and head to the scrap yard. You got what? Good luck. You got a $2 bill?
Yes. It says...
Hey, does that say, look what it says on there. Does it say United States note? Nope, Federal Reserve. That's fake money. I mean, it's real, but it's fake at the same time. You'll understand one day when you're older. All right, so I gotta line this thing up a little better. This kid wants to be my cameraman. You think you're up to the task? All right, look, man. If you mess up, YouTube will fire you. So make sure you're pointing, you know what I'm saying? If this goes black, just touch it, okay? Make sure you get all the action.
Okay.
All right. Let's see if we can slide this over and line it up. Hit by a train. This thing actually rolls pretty damn easy. Line it up.
YouTuber. My dad is calling me.
Oh, alright. Good luck. Now to power this thing, I'm going to use my jump starter that was sent to me to review. I haven't done a full review on it because I haven't used it enough, and it's down the line of things I need to review. I got some other things I need to do before this, but so far I can tell you this thing works great. Or it did work great. Oh shit, got it backwards. This is only the second time this winch has ever been used. Uh-oh. Alright. We already got an issue. One is we coming up kind of crooked for whatever reason. Bad. Yeah. Oh, that tire's kicking the ramp out. Shit. Some of it might have to do with it just being in bad direction. Oh. Alright, we're coming up freaking crooked. Damn. It's about to fall off that ramp too. Oh, come on. Woo! Okay. Another win for the Top Don. I'll be doing a full video on this thing. But so far, I can tell you, it's been doing a great job for everything that I've used it for. And I've used it more for other things than actually jumping a car than I have jumping a car. So stick tuned for that video. And I appreciate the guys that sent this to me. I've been getting a lot of people sending me stuff to my YouTube channel lately. Alright, so now what I need to do is I'm gonna push this forward as much as I can, and then I need to load up all this mess and then clean up out here real quick and get to the scrap yard. I'm gonna go get a pan and put under there, so we're not just, that gas is gonna destroy that asphalt. Fuck. All right, we'll be back in a minute. Well, that was easy enough. Damn, I need a dump trailer like that. Them big ass pipes dude just brought in. Dual piston. Alright. Let's see how much money we didn't make today. I doubt we even had 1,000 pounds. So I'm not expecting a lot. Boy, they got rid of a lot of steel. Usually they got a big mountain over here. Damn, look at all that toxic smoke back there they burning. Shit. I should have checked what the weight was gonna be when I got on. I guess we'll see on the ticket. Damn, that is some toxic shit over there. Whatever they are, they're big solid shafts. Alright. Man, I'm hoping we at least get $100 for that piece of shit car. I knew going into it, it wasn't going to be worth the time really doing it, but we had 10,660 pounds. I just thought it would be fun to cut that car up and to see what like rescue fire department and you know, the rescue people actually go through trying to save someone's life. Look at all that aluminum. Probably 1 million cans over there. Holy shit. Look, someone drinking a whole lot of brisk tea and a whole lot of Mountain Dew. It's like all brisk and all Mountain Dew. Holy smoke. That's crazy. Man, I need to get me a scrapyard. When we leave here, there's a place down the street for sale. I wish I had enough money to buy it. It'd be perfect. $94. Damn. We didn't even break 100. I knew it wasn't going to be that much. Oh, we did have 1,220 pounds though. Huh. And that right there, like I said, is why I don't like messing with steel, because it just don't pay. So here's the actual ticket. We came in at 11,880 pounds, 10,660 on the way out, 1,220 pounds, 7.75 cents a pound sheet iron, 94.55. Now check this out. This place right here is for sale, and this is where I actually bought my other flat deck trailer. For sale by owner. I'm actually going to call him and see how much he wants for this product. I mean, it's probably in the millions of dollars. This is West Palm. But look at this, man. There's a whole ass gantry, a 2-ton gantry, a loading dock for semi trucks. He used to have a trucking company, and a tile. Fleamax Tile Inc. since 1972. Now, when I bought that trailer from Homeboy, he was an older dude. This place is massive, and it looks like it's got an upstairs, man. I'd move right in. So, wow. Look at this big ass yard. You know how much shit I could pile out here? You know, a guy could dream, right? Anyway, it's literally right next to a scrap yard. So this would definitely be zoned. I could literally have a yard. I might have to talk to some big money people, see if we can't work something out. Or start a GoFundMe. Derek needs a scrapyard fund. Because I'm looking for something, man. I can't afford to buy something right just yet, but I got to get out of that warehouse, man. It's too small and too damn expensive, and it's just eating up my money. But anyway, I figured I'd just show you that. I thought that was pretty cool. I'm actually going to call the dude, see if the guy's still around, or if it's his wife. There was an interesting story with his wife when I bought the trailer. And get this, I bought the trailer, he just had a for sale sign on it out there, and I'm like, how much do you want for it? And he goes, well, go take a look at it and come back and and tell me what you'd pay for it. So I went out there and looked at it. Now, I had been looking at other trailers, and everybody else was like between $1,500 and $2,500 for a similar trailer. So I came in and I'm like, you know, would you take $1,000 for it? And he goes, you know what? I turned down a guy yesterday for $900. He goes, I'll take $1,000 for it. So that was pretty cool. And he had a trucking company here. I was actually buying his waste oil for a while when I had my shop set up, which was pretty cool. So I'm gonna give the old man a call, see what he's up to, see if he wants to cut me a deal on this place. We're finally getting rid of this other half of this car, or at least we're going to attempt to, and we're going to get rid of a lot of steel. We're going to go to the steel yard. Yeah, this guy's over here, he's cooking, Jamaican. So this guy just filled this up with a bunch of oil and gave me some muriatic acid. Close all that oil. So we're gonna have to make the oil processor. All right, yeah, we just need to get that up high enough. Here, I'll jack this up. You go down there and hit the switch. Let me show you how this works. So to get this thing to hit with some direct current, Steve, there's a button right here that says boost. Okay. Hit that and you should be able to clamp it right on there. This up, right? Yeah, hold on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hit the boost button first. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, it goes fast, dude.
Yeah. You gotta jack this side up higher.
Go ahead. Get some beans. This is just gonna drag this thing sideways.
sharp pieces are going to be cutting into the floor in a second.
When you pull that, that should pick it up. That's
Okay.
underneath of it.
Let's
Just try it.
Let's see how it goes.
All right, hold on.
Yeah. It's pulling hard.
I think we're just stuck here.
Try it again.
All right, give it a bump.
All right. Yep, you got the wheel now. Caught something.
Oh yeah. Stay on. Go ahead. We're maxed out on this jack.
Ready?
Yeah. Okay, so that was actually a pretty fun video for me. Now, on this second part, this was like a couple days, I think it was like the next week on like a Monday or Tuesday or whatever. I literally got about the same amount for that front end. It was like 90 something bucks. So the car really wasn't worth that much in scrap. I mean, if you've seen in that video, I literally moved that car around by myself by hand. So it really wasn't a lot of weight there. And I probably would have been better off trying, well, I didn't have the title for it, so I don't think I could have even brought it in as a whole car. I literally had to cut it up. So made for a fun video. I was really impressed with the jaws. I got a good feel for what it would be like, you know, to be a fireman trying to break the doors off or, you know, extract someone out of a car. That is some serious stuff, man. And I could see, you know, in a time-sensitive situation, you really got to know what you're doing. So, you know. Anyway, let me know what you guys thought. I thought it was pretty cool. Just a fun little video. And stay tuned because we got some really cool stuff. Wait till you see this video. And some of the other videos I got coming up for you guys. Me and the editor just sat down, uploaded a bunch of videos. We actually had to... Premiere Pro is messed up, man. We were doing this thing, and then Premiere Pro decided they didn't want to offer a specific service no more, which is what we were using to do the remote editing. So we had to come up with another way. Took a little bit to figure it out, but now hopefully everything is back on track, and we're going to be knocking out videos for you guys. So if you come this far, thanks for watching. Stay tuned. We got some awesome stuff coming up for you. I'll tell you where we're going, right to the scrap yard. for dancing for? All right, here we go. So what I did is I hung them all on an angle like this. Oh, I probably have to adjust this one up. Yeah, I got to adjust this one up a little bit. Basically, I got them so that I can get every side of each one, but the overspray should blast through and hit something, you know? So hopefully, like in one pass going up, I can hit like all of these in one shot, or at least close to it, and we're not going to waste a bunch of paint. And then what I did is in the corners over here, I just ran a piece of solid core wire in there, basically to act as a gap. Now if you notice, that's not the same as that, and that's what happens when you know, I'm not around, and you know, when you anyway,